Hi, Keith at Builtbykeith.com. Solution Finance. This is the solution for financing almost anything. It's like a stock option or a future. We do it already, perfectly legal. Great example coming up. First off, if you're in a housing market and you're upside down, this is a way to be right side up all the time, guaranteed. Here's the way it works. Example, I bought a $100,000 condo for cash. Now it's worth about $50,000 because, not the value of the house, but because the neighborhood houses that sell around it have been in foreclosure. Now a lady wants to buy it right now. Here's what I'm going to do, work through the math a little bit later. Let me say I'll offer it to her for $50,000 with an option, a future option on it, which basically means she bought it for $50,000, I've got $50,000 worth of cash to use. If she ever sells it, let's say in a 5-year period, I have the option to buy it at the exact price of very similar units of, let's say, 5 houses of the most recent sales in the neighborhood. For example, because that determines the price of your house is everything else. So let's say the house goes to the condo now goes to 5 years from now or whenever goes to be $150,000. She's made $100,000 because she's invested in it. No go. What happens? I give her 10% of the value of the house, which means I would give her $10,000 more because she bought it at an extremely low price. And she has an option of not buying, but it's basically the futures. Now, let's say that the house she has to get out of it and it's worth $40,000. I get first option. Do you get it? Let's say that someone else wants to come in and buy it and they offer $100,000. Well, whatever they offer, I have the option of saying yes or no. If I say no, then I have to buy the house, let's say at $100,000. So there's no way she could have anyone come in with a false sale and make a false profit. But what happens is I take all the risk and she benefits. Do you get this? There's no legal way out of this to say that I've taken advantage of her and she's prevented by a contract from ever taking advantage of me because I need the cash to get out of the house. Now, you also can do a swap house. It's a different story. This is called SolutionFinance.com, and guess what? It works for anything. It works for a business, buying and selling a business. You could even maybe do it for buying a used car or a new car. Basically, the market value of anything is the price that someone is willing to pay, has paid for the exact same product somewhere else. CarMax does it all the time. Everyone else does it. It's called bartering. So the value of the price is what someone's willing to pay, plus or minus what the value of what everybody else pays. So what it does, it completely equalizes the buy-sell relationship because you can't charge something for $200 if no one else wants to buy it. So basically you have a floating marketplace based upon the perceived value of something, whether it be new or used. It works for everything. It levels the scene so no one can take advantage of anything else. Now what I do, I offer funcradle.com for $40 because I know it's so good. If they don't like it, they can return it lifetime. I'll give them back the $40. In fact, I'll probably give them $45 back because I want to learn why they didn't like it, and because it's a first production run or second production run, it's a legacy if the product does well. Now, if it completely bombs and flats, it wasn't worth $40 to start with. I am taking all the risk. No one else does this. I take all the risk, and you can too, and profit, because it's all above board. You'll find the other websites and go through the solution sets. These all hook together into a pattern. So all of a sudden, you get a combination of multiple things that come together. Welcome to the show. It's September the 16th, and we'll actually show, to prove it, we'll actually show the TV sets. What's on the news today, because there's all the stock options. No way to fake that out, buddies. Welcome to the show. Oh, by the way, artistic expression is not only implied, it's just the way it is. You'll get that later on.